One of the good things about this game is you do get to see a lot of King not Graham walking around. So if you're a fan of that animation, boy, you gotta love this game.
True. Oh, hey, look. Buttons.
These won't kill us violently.
Elevator buttons. And blue things in the distance. Blue things we can't actually reach because it's too dark.
Again, Zork flashbacks.
Well, there aren't any grooves in there.
It's just our hero here can't see what we can see, namely the lights.
No, but we can take this. And we can wave the torch. And it lets us enter now.
But it didn't actually light anything, did it?
That looks safe.
Wow.
That creeped me right the hell out the first time that happened to me. Anyway, no fancy lassos needed. Instead, we're going to think about this in a vertical fashion.
Go over it?
You could say that. You want me to lick the ratsicle?
Do it.
This thing isn't even as appetizing as the dirty icicles you used to lick as a child. No way down. Okay. Just checking. But we can at least do this. Yes. Good old-fashioned, alien blood acid levels here.
You know, given the sheer number of items that you're allowed to lick, taste, or put in your mouth, I'm really starting to wonder if the king doesn't have a little bit of a problem. Some sort of oral fixation with mud and dead rats.
More fancy rotoscoping. And a blue sphere. Complete with heroic music.
Speaking of heroic music, what happens to that Yeti we didn't throw a pie at?
Well, I came across his dead body, remember?
Oh, I must have missed it.
That's where all the buzzing flies thing came from?
Ah.
Technically not a Yeti. Oh, and by the way, if I made a deaths list for this game, this would come off as number 1. And even after just witnessing what just happened, we're allowed to do this.
Oh God! That was awful!
No kidding, man. Anyway, maybe we can move the portal here. Unfortunately, the frame is red hot, but that's why we have this.
Really?
Yes! Those rats really come in handy. It's also why we have these.
This really feels like one of those adventure games where you just rub everything against everything till it works. Okay.
And over here we have the source of all that water. I have no idea why he thought this was useful at all.
I guess you get bored after 20 years.
Well, it was there at the start. Remember the beginning? Intro animation?
Yeah.
I don't know where that water's coming from. No, wait, that may be a window. Oh well. Somehow magical and unending water cancels out magical unending heat that can immediately liquefy people who walk in. Except for those bones. Those bones didn't immediately liquefy.
Now I'm curious, you had to pick up bones earlier in the game, which I don't think we've used for the bones yet. Can you just get the bones here?
No, I think it's just the one pile. Anyway, time for the final confrontation.
Face me, sorcerer! Your doom is at hand!
Your doom is at hand!
Who's that? Who dares? Ah, the prince himself has come to visit. How amusing.
How amusing.
Prince no longer queen, but king. 20 years ago you swore to take revenge on me. That time has come, but I couldn't wait to see you, so here I am. If you won't defend yourself, I'll strike you down where you stand. It's true. My powers are weak right now. You were shrewd enough to realize that. But I'm far from helpless. Well, my little holding spell still works, even after all this time. So you've come to slay me, eh? How do you feel now, prince who calls himself king? Can you move your arms? Your legs? Can you speak? No. Oh, how sad. I can't move. I'm helpless. Not that your puny sword could harm me. Do you see, Kingling? Do you see behind me the awesome arcane power of the circle of the sphere? This is what gives me my power, and no sword can reach it. You were doomed to fail.
Told you there's a ton of spheres in this game.
Yeah, really.
Suppose you're not as stupid as you look. Perhaps you know that the Power Stones were my weakness. Perhaps you're carrying some even now. It wouldn't do to be defeated by you, carelessness. Let me relieve you. Hey, I can wiggle my fingers. The spell is wearing off. Careful now. Can't just walk up to a potential booby trap like you. Who knows? Perhaps this was your plan all along, to get me close to you, so you could unleash some horrible magic you're carrying. What were the words to that detection spell? You'll die! So, you still can't talk. But this sends a powerful spell on you, king. A trick, perhaps? Some gift of that idiot nerd Tom?